Well, warning to the streamer there, be cool. No. Fuck. Fuck that. Fuck that, it's okay to be wrong ass shit. Grovenunner knows what they're doing. I'm over here saying I hope it was good. Now I'm thinking I hope it tastes like assholes. And I hope the person that made it took a shit in it too. Alright, now I'm being extra. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But anyway, let me get this going. I'm thinking her arm should be doing something else now that I have it sketched out like this. It looked fine in this sketch until I started working the hair, but now it also doesn't look fine in this sketch, so I need to make this arm do something else. So let me erase all of it and then think again. And I'll just focus on making the hair. Damn, it said invalid. Can't warn broadcaster. Oh, you tried to do the warning. Oh, I forgot about that warning they added. Yeah, you can't warn me. That'd be funny if you could though. It'd be really funny actually. You know how many fucking streamers would get so pissed if their mods started warning them? Their mods are just like, hey, watch it, bud. Mad mods will be fired from their non-paying jobs. Unless you're one of the Titan streamers that can afford to pay their mods. Warning, what new feature is this? Yeah, for mods, you can like warn people in chat. You can be like, watch it, bub. And I guess they get some kind of warning on their end. Damn, what to do with this other arm? Future Tech warned by B with reason. Watch it, bub. Watch it, bub. Damn, Future Tech warned by J-Rod with reason. Watch it, bub. Damn, everyone's just warning. Future Tech with the same shit. Future Tech acknowledged their warning. That's just finna be on your permanent record, dude. Alright, maybe I can make her hand come out from the front and she can be doing like a thumbs up. I think that's pretty charming. Weird finger. Weird hand. I can make her holding like a chain. Or she can be holding the chain and it wraps around from under her badump. Then I get to plump it. I don't think I want a picture like that though. I don't think I want a picture like that. Peace sign. Do Sailor Moon sign? What does that look like? She'd be kind of like doing a point like she does when she does her pirate casting stuff. Then she does that with 2 fingers. When she's like, "Oh!" That's the sound Storm makes, but whatever. She makes some kind of sound where she summons the pillars of whatever. One sec. I had to find out sometime what it does. Enjoy the replay of my ass whooping. I can't stand when the music does this. It only takes like 5 songs for this thing to be like, "Hey, are you still listening?" Yes, I am. Oh, she's like maybe touching the tip of her hat. So like a small, like I got like a small interaction there. What did I just do? Something like this. Plus what I'm thinking while I'm live. Kaiser, what up, Kaiser? Oh, like Sailor Moon. That moon signal. God, it like halfway fits, but halfway was a joke pose idea, but hey. I mean, yeah, I like it though. I like the idea, but yeah. Unfortunately. But I think I got a good one though. But it kind of stinks that I can't really work any like foreground stuff. Not foreground, but what do you call it? Background stuff. I mean, the hand could still be doing that though. Like if the hat's more like in the front, then I can really I can maybe fade the hand out a lot. Dude, B sent me that damn fucking Cheez-It Taco Bell shit. I'm so sad. I'll never have it. I saw someone eat it on a review, like the Cheez-It Crunch Wrap. And they were like, it's aight, but like food reviewers on TikTok and shit, they be over bougifying their reviews, dude. People don't go to Taco Bell because they're trying to get like a bougie ass fucking something. They're just going to Taco Bell because they're hungry in the middle of the night, dude. Like they're not looking for Gordon Ramsay. They're just looking for like the perfect junk food. But I heard that you can't chase the cheese that much, but I don't know. Are you back, Kaiser, by the way? Have you been back? How long have you been gone? Maybe you've been back at this point, and I'm just late to the party. But I hope you had fun in Japan. Hope you brought back some sick souvenirs. Oh god, that was such a disappointment for me. I expected too much. It was on me. I barely tasted the Cheez-It. Oh. Damn. So never mind. So maybe it is just kind of a disappointment. That's unfortunate. Because I really wanted to, I mean, I guess I'm happy it sucks because I can't have it anyway. Megan Canna was back at the beginning of June. I'm gonna buy a house in Japan. Is that real, or are you just saying that? Houses in Japan right now are mega cheap, but that's only if you're in a particular region. Really? Yes, I'm looking at Akia Bank. Where the hell is Akia Bank? Where are you gonna get a house and just have a separate house? Or are you gonna like literally you're gonna just live in Japan? Akia Banks. Oh, it's a housing site. I've never seen this before. Just dirt cheap. You gotta be real careful with these houses, Kaiza. I'm not trying to like scare you from moving. I think you should if you want to, but they're old as fuck. Some are genuinely really good, but I think the thing about buying a house in Japan, it's mainly, I think the biggest concern, in my opinion, is mainly you're gonna have 2 properties. Damn, thanks for gifting 5 subs, J-Rod. I appreciate that. I gotta plan a trip out there to see you one day. Oh, please do. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing years of research. I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing. I'm just thinking about Japan bureaucracy and dealing with Japan workers, and if there's like an error in the house and you have to get it fixed, and who you have to talk to. Also, bigotry in Japan for stuff like that. Foreigners and doing property stuff. That's all I'm talking about. But I'm not like trying to say you don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm just saying like it's tough, dude. I wouldn't be living in a place if my wife didn't exist. That's kind of like mainly what I'm getting at. Because there's no anti-discrimination laws in Japan. Especially for like, let's say you want to get work done with something, you know? Obviously if you speak the language, things get a lot easier, but that still doesn't stop people from being like, yeah, but how Nihon are you? You know what I mean? But I wish you the best of luck, because that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Just roll up and have a place to stay. Is Akia Banks like only specific areas, or this is just? Do you have a region that you're attracted to? North Japan has the best food. Just saying. North Japan has the best food. If that's what you're into, unless you're into like Tokyo, then that's like different. Don't you need to take down a house that's older? Wait, don't you need to take down a house that's older than 30 years? What do you mean? And damn, I hit sub goal. My arbitrary sub goal that just keeps going up. Each in each municipality has its own Akia Banks of vacant properties. I've been looking around Biwako. Biwako is... Oh, it's really close to Kyoto. That's like central. Oh, well, fine. Enjoy Biwako. Speaking of food, did you see Kai's onigiri on stream? On stream? No, I did not see Kai's onigiri. I read somewhere that in Japan is always removing old houses and building new ones instead. Like, there's laws about it. I don't know about particularly about the laws. I do know that there is. I do know that a lot of families, right? So, for example, when me and my wife get a house, we're not going to get an old house. We're going to buy like a. We're going to build like the housing system in Japan works just like that, where they're building houses from the ground up. So, as far as laws around it, I mean, I guess there probably is, which is probably why they're so desperate to sell certain houses, because once it's owned, then I guess selling it's not really like, it won't be a problem legally to like sell it or not sell it because someone owns it. But yeah, a lot of families, like new families, when they decide that they want to live in their own house, they usually build it from the ground up. And there's like a bunch of companies that do exactly that. They these companies are companies that are for building like new properties out of old spaces. So yeah, there's a whole industry and service around it. But I don't know about like the 30-year mark. That might be true too. I made homemade onigiri on stream. Oh. Wait, the sub goal was BS? I wanted to see what it would unlock. Time to charge back? No! It wasn't BS. I just made a sub goal because it was like suggested. But I didn't like, Twitch makes it. Twitch makes like the next goal for me. So I'm not making it a certain amount. I might have picked an initial amount. But yeah, I didn't do that. What'd you put in your onigiri? And also, what did you use like a onigiri, like the fancy onigiri thing, or did you hand mold it? That'd be pretty cool if you get a property. That would give me an excuse to grab a bullet train and go where you're going to be at. Then I can hang out with a homie on the times where you're spending time in Nihon. I'm to play the hand mold. I have a nice mold. Oh, okay. I mean, I think most people don't hand mold, to be honest. Hand molding is for literally the masters at the onigiri marts, but most households in Japan, they use molds. They're not, it's not just because you're in Japan doesn't mean people are fucking hand carving their own sushi and shit. They're like, they're just as lazy as us K-coners. Gyoza machines, the works. I saw an old Japanese man make an onigiri and he had just rolled a big ass handball and called it a day. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, like, sometimes they don't even stuff it with anything. They'll just be like, it'll be just like rice that's like maybe slightly sweet. And then maybe they'll like mold it with some furikake. But sometimes they're just like a traditional onigiri is pretty much that. Just straight up rice. It is funny though, not to like make this annoying and like, this is not like a hate Japan session, but it has nothing to do with Japan actually. It has more to do with the fucking bigots on the internet. But you guys know those damn street food vendor videos where like, there is some guy working probably in like some like corner of India or something, and they're making like something that's probably fucking banging, like an actual slam dunk around, like that you can go around the corner. Like, yo, you going to Jimmy's down the street to get myself some chicken biryani, you know, whatever, right? So, but they don't use gloves, but like the food's slamming. But my problem is, right? So they don't use gloves, and then I see those comment sections of those videos, and then people are like, where are the gloves? Where are the gloves? Eat at your own risk, everyone. This is why I'm never going to India. You know, literally just bigot city of just like, sometimes it has nothing to do with the food being presented. It has everything to do with like what they think is like, let me curl my mustache, something culturally normal. But then in Japan, you have a 75-year-old man dipping his hand in lukewarm water, molding a rice ball, and then handing it to you. Or even sushi. I know they wash their hands and stuff. I'm not trying to say it's gross. But my point is, the contrast in when I see in a comment section like that, and then when I see in a comment section from the Indian street food, is, I don't know why it pisses me off, dude. I swear, it makes me so angry. And also, that doesn't stop. I had to ban someone yesterday. Not ban someone. I blocked someone yesterday on Twitter. But that doesn't stop even Japanese people from jumping on being bigots. Because I saw some it was an image of, it was like an old image of like a man that, it was like a man that is, I guess a white dude. It's a white dude. And he had like a curly mustache. It was a really old black and white photo. And the white dude was standing next to a guy, like a villager that was probably in some region of Africa. And the villager was missing an arm. And unfortunately, because I can read Japanese, you can see the most heinous fucking shit ever. And it was like some comment that's like, you know, people talking about historical figures bad or whatever, but can we just appreciate that some cultures should have been colonized? I'm like, what the fuck? This is from Japanese people. But I do understand that there's brain rot everywhere. And this is obviously not a majority of people. You have to be fucking weird to go on the internet and even say an opinion about something that doesn't affect you remotely whatsoever in any shape or form. I think right now, Japanese people are pissed, or some Japanese people are pissed because there's that music video with Christopher Columbus that popped off that people were kind of mad at because it was a guy dressed up as Christopher Columbus teaching monkeys how to, like literal monkeys, not actual monkeys, but like, it was people dressed up in monkey costumes teaching them how to like cook and do civilized things. So like, obviously there's people that are going to take issue with that because it's like, what are you implying here? Christopher Columbus taught people that are literal cave people, monkey people, how to live. Whatever. It stinks to like see. It really stinks to see, I would say, in my opinion, Western propaganda like kind of slip into Japan. And I think the main reason that it's getting in Japan, and I'm talking specifically like conservative kind of like conservative kind of like propaganda, is because Japan eventually is going to have to start taking in foreigners because of their population decline. And they're going to start to have to write policies that allow foreigners to stay, or like almost incentivize foreigners to stay. So there's definitely going to be a handful of Japanese people that are hell of against that. So lately I've been seeing a lot of news and like kind of this fucking song, anti-immigration posters online that's in Japan. The song kind of jump scared me. And there's always say they should wash their hands. Yes. Like xenophobia? It's not xenophobia. I mean, I guess it is xenophobia, but specifically it's quite literally identical propaganda that you get from when there's people that are like, our borders in America. Do you know what I mean? My borders, they're coming in from everywhere and they're causing trouble. You know, it's the same. It's literally the same fucking. It's crazy. The more you know about the world, the more you see the same exact stuff coded in different language. It's crazy. This song is so stupid, but it's so good. But it's the same, like, it's the same stuff. And it's been a problem that plagued Japan for a while, by the way. But eventually I think it's slowly turning into a semi-backfire. Japan does make most of its money from tourism, but tourism is different than I think foreigners actually living here. I think they enjoy tourism, but I think once it turns into like people living, it's like, whoa. I mean, the amount of red tape I had to go through to get my visa was kind of like, ugh. And I'm married to a Japanese national. Here's a little propaganda no matter where they are. Yep. And it's pretty easy to, if you don't know how to see it, it's definitely pretty easy to fall for it, and also pretty easy to think that you're saying something that's completely normal. When in reality, you're saying something that is completely, like, it's insane. The way to justify having the way that people justify having certain ways of thought is first of all, it's copy and paste. It's the same exact shit you see in like Italy's going through it. Fucking I think Germany's been going through it again. Oh god. Don't let Germany go through it again. Fuck. It's so easy to turn into that. US has always been that, to be honest. This song is hilarious. Tourism, okay. Residency, whoa, there, guy. Whoa, where you going there, buddy? Damn, the only thing there. I thought that was only a thing here in the States. No, it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. But it's almost like a playbook. So first you villainize target group that you don't want around, and then you essentially are getting you get the civilians riled up about the particular individual group that you don't want in your place, and then you have kind of like a movement and ammunition to like really aggressively quote unquote like prevent that. But the rule book starts with first, let's say the breadcrumbs are to lay in the news that this particular group of people are doing crime. That's like step one. And this particular group of people is the reason why insert this. Insert why your taxes are high. Insert why you can't get work. Insert whatever. Right now, I think in Japan, the current wave is this particular group is doing crime. I think that's the current phase they're on. They're finding the group. That group is usually, I think, Chinese or what is the other group that my wife just told me about? There's another group of foreigners out of there's another I guess group of immigrants. I don't know if they're here legally or not, but apparently they've been there's been reported crime from those groups of people. Reported crime doesn't mean that they disproportionately outweigh Japan crime. I think Japanese people probably do more crime because every time, when you think about Japan, you think about how respectable and how trustworthy the people are. I know for a fact, because this is how people operate, that there are some people that are people that are Japanese that are like, man, Japanese people are easy. let's get some shopping done at the grocery store, and then they just yoink everything off the shelves. I don't know for certain, to be honest, but I'm just thinking there's definitely people that I think utilize even within the walls. It's in the walls. Those same benefits of a target group of people being targeted versus another thing. Scapegoats? Yes. If Italy, Germany, and Japan start getting into it, hell no. I've read that playbook, Connor's Handbook. The other foreigners. Target's blamed for something unrelated. Citizens get mad at Target. Question mark profit? Question mark. There is no real profit, I guess, besides potential mayhem. So my whole point of ranting about this, this started off with freaking Indian food, but I guess my takeaway from all that is just the world sucks. I guess no matter what shade or corner or whatever you're from, it is so easy to fall for, I guess specifically in this instance, anti-immigration kind of propaganda stuff. It's all Kaiser's fault. He's trying to buy a house in Japan. It's finna be. That's funny as fuck. That's about to be what's gonna be on the news. Foreigners at an alarming rate are buying Japanese homes. Are we okay with this? And then, of course, by the way, Japan has very aggressive support from racist fucking weeaboos that love to kind of like give them a I don't know. It's the worst, dude. I found out recently too that there was a bunch of people that were pretending to